All right, we're at halftime, and it is homecoming for 2021, and we're about to get the announcement of who is the homecoming king and the homecoming queen here tonight, and amid much pomp and circumstance. All right, we are set to go. Carol Lehue will do the honors. And the king is Khalil Long, old number 54. There he is. Look at that smile. And the crowd looks nice. And he gets a flower. I don't think he's allowed to wear that during the game. We'll get now what we've all been waiting for. Bill Heasley makes the announcement.
Let's wait a few seconds. Your homecoming queen is Kiara Maioli.
Kiara Maioli is the homecoming queen. Well, it was all worked out as she and Khalil were together escorting each other, and there you have it. The homecoming king and queen of 2021. Khalil Long, the king, and Kiara Maioli, the queen. And of course, WPIL rules dictate that Khalil will have to turn in the crown for a football helmet to play the second half. So we'll keep an eye on them, and Dan will follow them around, and you can get a look at them, and as they get to greet their subjects now, as they are the homecoming king and queen of 2021. And so we'll take a look at them, and there they go. Our halftime stats are brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops, training K through 12 students. Visit Mason Elite Facebook page for more information. Well, first downs, it was all Highlands, by the way. You might be able to figure this. Highlands 13-4 in first downs. They outrushed the Hawks 112-30. They outpassed them. What a half for Chandler Timmons, 152-62. Total yards in that first half, Highlands 264 and the Armstrong Riverhawks 92. Third downs, again, we've talked about it all year. Armstrong was 2 for 6. Highland was 5 for 6 on third downs in the first half. Penalties, there weren't many. Highlands 3 for 25. Armstrong 2 for 10, and there were some that were wiped out, and of course we don't count those. Turnovers, Armstrong committed 1. We had the 1 interception by Brian Randolph. Time of possession, Highlands 14 minutes and 7 seconds. Armstrong only 9:53. And now we can hand those stats down to Mr. Heasley because he wants to read them to the multitudes here. We can do that. Quickly, here are some individual numbers. Chandler Timmons, 11 for 13, 152 yards, and 1 touchdown. And that was to Landon Signorella, 31 yards. Chandler also ran it for 72. Bumbalski ran it for 40. Those are the Rams' rushing totals. Alex Patton, 6 carries, 29 yards. He had that nice 11-yard run at the end of the half that got them their touchdown. Caden Olson, 6 carries, 1 yard. He was sacked twice in it for 2 other losses. He did have a nice 14-yard gain. Isaiah Brown caught 4 passes for 54 yards. So there they are, homecoming 2021. Khalil Long, the king, and Kiara Maioli, the homecoming queen. Highlands 28, Armstrong 7 at halftime. We'll be back with the second half kickoff. The Dean will rejoin me right after this. Getting ready for the third quarter. There's your story. The Rams leading at 28-7. Armstrong will get the ball to start the second half. And Dean, do you like 5 for 6 on third down for Highlands in that first half?
Sure do, Mike. That keeps drives going. And again, Golden Rams are going to have to play a good defensive stance here because you don't want that clock scoring 2 in a row and giving them some momentum.
No, you do not. That's for sure. There's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, the best oil change since 1995, and now #1 for auto repair. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or call them in Trenton at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver. And we wanted to remind you that those first half stats were brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops, training K through 12 at Legends Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. So let's see if we can make the second half as good as the first half was. What do you say?
I agree with you 100%.
And put the Rams, vault the Rams right back in the middle of that playoff picture. With a trip on the way to Greensburg next week. Again, as I have it figured, if the Rams win the rest of their games, they're in. Because I would put them at 4-3, and then no 4-3s are staying home, I don't think.
I agree with you there, Mike.
And here we go. There's the boot. Oh, it's a line shot, and it comes right to Zablocki over the 35, the 40, the 45, and up. That's where he's brought down at the 45-yard line. As Ethan Roberts got him down, 64 on 24. First down, Armstrong. Great field position, though, at the 45-yard line.
Braden White also in that tackle, Mike, and you're right. It's a great return for them to get things started. That line drive, he just snatched it out of the air.
By the way, Dean, do you miss the Indiana band?
The Indiana band?
Yeah, from last week. Do you miss them?
No.
That musical accompaniment we had?
God. How bad
my head was thumping.
broadcast?
Yeah, my head was thumping. It wasn't bad. It was fine.
They play it during the game. That's not fair. Shouldn't do that.
First down at the 44. Brock White.
Sneak it up in that
The leg out
position.
thing there, yeah. There's the clap, and here's the snap. And they give us to Patton, and he's got a hole.
Close
Up over
quickly,
the
though.
45 to the 48-yard line. Khalil Long and Chandler Timmons combined to make the stop.
So Khalil did take the crown off, it looks like.
He did, and he's put his helmet on. It's second and 7, and they're going fast again. They found success with that. Olsen
Step in front of
fires, and it's caught by Brown. He's got a first down at the 44-yard line.
Tavares made his first tackle, Mike. It looked like Sig. If he stepped up, he could have picked that one off, but he had coverage underneath. So we'll give him a first down. They're in the Highlands territory quickly here, starting the second half. Highlands trying to hold on that 28-7 lead, trips to the left.
Olsen, give it a pass,
Out the
and he
door
is
on
nailed by
Bender.
Tyler Bender at the 46-yard line.
Tyler Bender playing a strong defensive game. Mike. That's 8 tackles for him.
2-yard loss. Just underway, second half, with the Rams leading at 28-7.
Trips left.
The clap, the snap.
Here comes the blitz. They're
Olsen,
coming.
here they
Picked
come,
up.
and he's going to fire. He got a man wide open. It's Crispin inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. I'll tell you what, they get burned on those max blitzes all the time. And if you get a decent quarterback, and this is better than a decent quarterback, they're going to burn you. First down, Armstrong at the Highlands 15.
They want to go quick again, Mike.
31 yards. And Olsen keeps it, and Brock White gets him down to the 10-yard line.
Dan Timmons also in on that tackle. They are in scoring position. Patton gets tripped up.
He is, and down he goes.
Khalil Long got those long hands out there. The king.
3rd and 5.
Might be in homecoming. I got to see a couple old retired Golden Rams. Benny Douglas is out there. R.F. Ellamy.
Haven't seen Benny in a while.
Yep. I asked him how things go at McKeesport. He goes, that wasn't me, that was Bushman. I said, it was you.
It was him. 3rd and 5. Armstrong on a Highlands 10, quickly trying to get 2 quick touchdowns here. The one at the end of the first half, and trying to get this one. Olsen
Open
fires, and this is
underneath.
Shuttleworth.
Well, he's met, though.
He's hit. I think he's short of the first down, though. Well, where they're giving it to him, they're giving him the 5. He never got that far, did he? First down, if that's where it is.
Chandler Timmons and Braden White in a tackle.
They're going to mark it
Fourth
short.
down, Mike. This is a big one. Do they take their field goal here, Mike?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they just ran a lot of guys in off the bench, so something's cooking here.
4th and 1.
Olsen is,
Yeah, this is.
he fumbled it.
This is
Just
Julius
get him on the
Barnes.
ground. Great defense. They outfoxed themselves, Mike. Khalil Long and Luke Bombalski.
Julius Barnes took the snap. You've got to be kidding me.
Sometimes, guys, I coach themselves, Mike. And
Well, The reason they lost to Hampton, they had a 2-point conversion. Instead of snapping it to Olsen, they snapped it to the running back, who handed it to Olsen, which gave Hampton a little extra time to get in there and bother him, and he threw an incomplete pass on the 2-point conversion. If you just snap it to your all-star, all-conference quarterback, they might win that. That is really overthinking yourself. First down, Highlands.
Right up the middle.
Timmons threw a hole. Look at him going all the way to the 32-yard line.
25 on the ball.
They're going to give him the 30. How many did you get?
I got 25.
Okay, where did we start? That was my question. We started at the 10. I thought it was the 10 or
that was the 7.
7, okay, that's good.
So 25 puts him over 100 yards rushing now.
23.
101. Oops. 99.
This is Bombalski. Bombalski gets it to the 35, the 36-yard line. Cherokee Schreckengost in there to make the tackle.
35-yard line.
So Chandler's over 100 rushing. Somebody's burning leaves. Fall in the, that's definitely leaves. Fall in the AK Valley. 5-yard pickup for Bombalski.
What kind of leaves, huh?
2nd and 6. Chandler taking time with the clock. Which again, you're ahead by 28 to 7.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Timmons going to keep it. Stutter step to the outside, turns the corner, gets the first down, I think, up at the 42.
Boy, did he read that well, Mike.
He did. It's a block. He made the stop, but it's a first down for the Rams.
I got Timmons now, 12 carries, 105 yards. More importantly, a first down.
Put him at the 43. It's an 8-yard gain. First and 10. So snapping it to Julius Barnes was your play on 4th and 1. Bombalski to give. And Luke barrels up through there to the 49, the 50-yard line. Caleb Retzer, the senior defensive end, number 22, was there, along with Connor Jacobs, the linebacker. They're going to get heavy deuces of Luke now, I think.
That was 6 on his own, too, Mike. He got a little seam, and just he runs north and south.
He really does. Still no sign of rain. It's definitely hazy from the smoke and the haze combo. And because the moon is still visible, that's all I'm going with.
5 seconds.
Second down, Timmons back. Here comes the blitz. Timmons going to
hit.
fire it downfield, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. Fighting through interference was Burford, and Burford pulls it in at the 22-yard line.
27?
29.
29, even better. 186 now through the air for Timmons.
So the ball is down to the 22 of Armstrong. 84 yards on 3 catches for Burford tonight. Boy, the change of momentum after that play. Here's the give to Bombalski off the right side, the 20, the 15.
Look at that guy.
Over a man at the 10-yard line. That was Jack Falisic that absorbed the blow. You could hear those pads crack all the way up here.
That was something.
The ball's at the 8 for 14 more.
68 now for Luke on 12 carries. And that was impressive, Mike.
Boy, and this is only 6 plays after that failed 4th down. And the Rams are already knocking on the door here. You might be queuing up Don Meredith if they score here. Timmons keeps it, follows his man, right side, Timmons, 5, touchdown Highlands. Chandler Timmons scores again. 8 yards. Timmons has his 3rd on the ground tonight and his 6th of the season.
Chandler Timmons show.
And Highlands takes it 7 plays and 93 yards after the failed 4th down conversion. Callan will snap it. Signorella holds it at the post to our right.
Snap early, yeah.
It kind of looked like it. Bumbalski gets it through there, though. No, I say no good. I thought it was offside, too. So the Rams finally miss an extra point. 5:23 left for third quarter. Highlands 34 and Armstrong 7.
All right, Mike, let's talk about the wireless zone. They're the largest independent wireless zone area franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, big family, or you just need a new device, Wireless Zone can help you get it done. At Wireless Zone, we're dedicated to finding the right devices for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive prices on the most popular smartphone, device, and accessories, award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Get G5 ready and visit the Wireless Zone headquarters in Trona Heights at the Walmart Plaza and at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Or find them on the web at wirelesszone.com.
So Bumbalski will kick it off. The Rams march it 93 yards on 7 plays at 3:17 after the failed trick play on the direct snap to Julius Barnes when they had a 4th and 1 on the 6-yard line.
Still trying to figure that one out, Mike.
Yep. It's a very easy definition for trick plays. Trick plays are good when they work.
That's about right.
Did it work? Yes, it was a good play. No, it was not. Here's a bouncer. And this is Jackson Chrisman out over the 30, the 35, and brought down at the 38-yard line. And for goodness sakes, if Tyler Bender's not all over the place, even on special teams.
His 9th tackle of the night. Like we talked about the defense, we mentioned Ethan Roberts being a player to watch in the Valley News Dispatch. He's 4th on a team with tackles with Khalil Long. Both have 31. Dan Timmons leads us with 52. Luke Bumbalski has 46. Chandler Timmons 3rd with 41. So been a great night for the defense so far.
First down, Hawks on their 38. And Olsen is back, and he fires it to the near side, and it's caught. And breaking a tackle nicely was John Yancey. He has a first down at the 49.
Burford run him out of bounds, but again, nice catch and a first down at midfield almost.
First catch for John Yancey, number 3. Olsen back on a play fake. He's going to fire it to the far sideline. Boy, that's on a rope to Brown. Brown's got a first down at the 40-yard line. Brock White and Jordan Tavares in there to make the tackle. 10 more.
Brown is his favorite target, Mike. He had 9 catches last week for 2 touchdowns. And Alex Patton, his running back, last week ran for 137 yards, Mike, but
Highlands going to take a timeout here at 4:43 left of the third quarter. Armstrong leading it 34-7.
We had them basically in check on, especially rushing, Mike. We let up 3.4 yards per game, and I don't think they're averaging that coming in to the second half.
No, we wanted to give you the possible clinching scenarios for tonight because we had these. Hampton win and in tonight. They're playing Indiana. Or a Hampton win, a Mars loss at Greensburg-Salem, and a knock loss at Plum would also get Hampton in. We already mentioned to you Armstrong. Armstrong wins with a win here tonight. That's not looking good. Plum can get in with a win against Knock and a Highlands loss to Armstrong. Okay, forget it. And a Mars loss to Greensburg-Salem. That's not looking good for Plum either. So a win for Hampton, they're good, and that's pretty much what we're looking at right now as far as clinchings go.
Hampton beat Plum last week 35-7. Armstrong beat Greensburg-Salem 33-16. And in a surprise, Knock beat Mars 14. Mars beat Knock 14-13 for their first win of the year.
1st and 10. Armstrong, you got a triple stack down to the bottom of the screen. And Olsen's looking that way. Fires over the middle. This is complete. Rams trying to fight the ball away. Segola has it, but
Blow the horn, blow the whistle.
Highlands
Somebody's going to get hurt. They do
finally brings him down. The gain's going to be 5 down to the 36.
I mean, you're told to play up to the whistle, but if they don't blow the whistle, not going to work. Aaron Randolph and Phil Long on that stop.
2nd and 5. They have 3 receivers to the top of the screen and only 2 defenders.
He's going to shoot out.
And here's Olsen looking that way, and he fires it, and it's complete. This is Yancey again. Yancey's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 20. 16 yards, another Armstrong first down.
Tavares and Chandler Timmons knock him out. But not until they get another first down. Mike, they usually have a safety come over the top, but you know, when you get trips out there, you should have 3 guys at least watching them and a safety over the top.
First down, Riverhawks on the 20. 3:54 left. Clock stopped on the out of bounds play.
See what's happening now, Mike? They're coming to the long side of the field, the trip set. Now they have 3 over there.
Alex Patton resets to the left of Caden Olsen. He's back. He looks. He fires, and it's caught, but the Rams are right on it. Tackle the catch, they say. And good job by Brian Randolph as he brings down Segola again. They're going to give him 9. 2nd and 1.
I think we're going to see Armstrong just pass the rest of the night, Mike. Down 34-7.
Wide side of the field to the right.
And
on cue, is to give to Patton. He's got the first down.
I kind of want him to run it.
He gets to the 9. He gets 2 yards. That's first down, Armstrong at 3:10.
Daniel Timmons and Cleo Long. And on that stop.
1st and goal. Long drives here in this quarter. Armstrong had a long drive and then died down here where they are now. Highlands got a long one. Now Armstrong right back. Olsen back, throws it. It's caught on a slant. This is Brown driving to the end zone. Is he in? He is. Let's see.
Marking it at the 1, Mike.
Yeah, they are. They're going to call it at the 1-yard line. 8 yards to Isaiah Brown.
Tavares made that stop. They're going to go quick again. And if anything, Mike, at least they're taking time off the clock, huh?
Yeah, it does. So the ball's at the 1. .220 left, and it is taking time off the clock.
And that's a good thing.
Olsen's going to keep it. Olsen dives to the goal line and waiting for a signal.
There it is. Yep.
And there it is. Touchdown, Riverhawks. Caden Olsen with a 1-yard touchdown.
Isaiah Armstrong have 12 players on the field, Mike.
Yeah, that's great. Highlands coach is very upset. So Olsen scores on a 1-yard run with 12 players on the field. So now they're going to try the extra point here. It is 34-13. And Hunter Reed boots it. It's up. It is good. 2:08 left, 3rd quarter. Highlands 34, Armstrong 14.
Lighten up the scoreboard tonight, Mike.
Yeah, I hope you had the over. Don't you hate it when you need work done around the house but can't get anyone to call you back? Or even worse, you finally get in touch with someone and they don't finish the job properly. We'll put those problems in the past because Beanie Home Renovations has been executing home projects in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. If you're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you expect the job to be done right. Not only does Beanie do all from basements to roofing, they also bring a refreshing level of professionalism to every job from the very first call. Experience the difference today with that phone call, 724-351-3172. Or visit their Facebook page and take that first step in making your home a better place to live. B&E Home Renovations, where the B is always busy.
Got a happy birthday shout out to Dan Timmons, the middle.
Dan, the middle Dan
Not
Timmons.
the original. By the way, a happy belated birthday to Al Oliver. He turned 75, Mike.
That was yesterday. I heard that. That didn't happen.
2 weeks ago, I said it was Al Oliver's birthday. Mike chastised me because that's his favorite player.
You. I just knew what it was.
Knowing his birthday off by heart.
Well,
of course, I went and looked it up, and he was right.
October
Stan Saturday. It's stiff.
October 14th, 1946.
Last
time I saw Al, he was doing great, by the way. So yeah, I do. I have a couple of pictures.
Look at this, Mike. Only one guy back.
It's a pooch, Al. This is Aaron Randolph. Rams had the hands team up there looking for the onside kick, and Randolph gets it to the 25-yard line. First down, Highlands at 1:59 left, third quarter. They lead at 34-14.
They are never in a rush to blow that whistle.
No, you're very consistent on that, too. You say that with both sides.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you just don't want to see anybody get hurt unnecessarily. So the Rams start on their 26. And they lead at 34-14. Instead of trying to vault themselves back into the playoff picture.
Spread the field.
Here's the give to Bombalski. Off the left side. He gets to the 30. Jackson Christman was down there. Connor Segola tripped him up also. 4 yards on the play. Second down and 6.
13 rushes now, 72 yards for Luke.
Come on, Luke. Rip Buff along and make us do the math.
He's 137 out coming in, right?
If he scores right now, he has 1,000 yards. How's that?
Came in with 863.
Chandler looking at the play clock. 5 seconds left on it. Bombalski again. Near side of the field.
They're grabbing at that ball, Mike.
Yeah, they are. He gets a yard or so. Dylan Gagini, the senior defensive tackle, brought him down. So it's a 3rd and long for Highlands now at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 5. This is their first 3rd down of the second half. Remember, they were 5 for 6 in the first half.
That's what gave us that 28-7 lead. You gonna throw it here, Mike?
Sure do. I think you still run your offense. I wouldn't have been bothered me if they'd thrown it on first down. Tripp's right.
They've had success doing that.
Signorella's a lonesome end to the top of the screen. Timmons just going to run it on a keep. Timmons to the near side of the field, gets the first down, 35-40.
And he stays in bounds, Mike.
Yeah, he had a nice safe haven over there in front of Coach
Really?
Kazanowicz. He could have got out of there, but he takes it. First down, Highlands at the 43. What a night for Chandler Timmons, both throwing it and running it.
12 rush in there, gives him 127 on 14 carries.
Now the Rams, of course,
they didn't need to run another play, Mike.
No, they'll go slowly.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, it is 22. Yep. Oh, the clock stopped. Duh.
First and 10, Rams on their 44.
Look at
Uh-oh. Chandler was pointing out a linebacker, and the ball got snapped when it wasn't supposed to.
Now they can wait.
That could have been a disaster. Very fortunate to get that back. Second down and 13 it'll be, and that is going to wind up the third quarter. The Highlands Golden Rams, after 3 on homecoming at Golden Rams Stadium, lead the Armstrong Riverhawks. Highlands 34, Armstrong 14.
Trivia time, Mike, and that means unflooded trivia. Has your home or business ever been damaged by water or mold? Then you know how stressful that situation can be. Our friends at Unflooded are here to help. From broken pipe, sewer backup, or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to having mold in your home, they will come in, assess the situation, and put together a game plan for you for removing the mold and keeping it from coming back. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara at 888-650-7767, any time of the day. All right, Mike, trivia time.
Yes, sir.
I need a number, just a number. Okay? We're 7 weeks in. How many undefeated teams still remain in the WPIL? 7 weeks in. No fair look.
I won't. And you know, I used to keep track of that, but then when we lost, I stopped. Well, by now, how's 8?
I'm surprised, Mike. It's higher. Can you believe
Really?
that? Yeah. It's the haves and have-nots. Give you one more guess.
Okay, 12.
11.
11.
Instead of 11.
11 undefeated still.
Yeah, it's amazing, huh?
That'll get cut down. Timmons is back, and he throws it.
Right
It
on
is
the number.
caught by Signorella, and he's out of bounds with a first down at the Armstrong 40.
That was a great pass, Mike. It was right on his number. 12 on that one?
Let's see, from the 41, 9, and 6 is 15.
15, even better.
I'm sorry, the 44. Yeah, 9 and 6 is 15.
172 now for Chandler through the air. And 125 on the ground, Mike. Pretty even pace.
I've got 196 passing, so we have.
Okay, maybe I missed something. Oh, they were waiting for Pavlik that time. Met him in the hole.
Hey, they were there. That might be their best defensive play of the night. They kind of had an inkling Luke might be getting it that time. It's a loss of about 1.5 yards. 2nd and 12 for Highlands. Rams will be deliberate here. Play clock under 10. 11:15 remaining, 4th quarter. Timmons going to keep it. Timmons is hit, got away from the first man. Oh, he was juggling the football, but he was able to. So Brian Randolph down here at the bottom give the universal signal for I didn't do anything, which means I did something. Answer, I didn't do it.
No flag, though. Right?
They didn't throw it, no, so that's good. So the ball's down to the 39. And the pickup is 7. 3rd down and 5 for the Rams.
I redid my math on Chandler. I have 201 now.
Okay, that's better. We're closer. Timmons back, and he throws it to the near side. You'll have to fix it again.
Yeah, add some more onto it.
Braden White's going to be short of the first down as he's thrown down out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain. It's a first down. He did make it. All right. Exactly the 5 he needed. Braden White's 2nd catch for 11 yards. First down, Highlands on the Armstrong 34-yard line. 34-14, the Rams lead it. Trips right this time. Going to run a pitch, and this is Bombalski off the right side. Gets those shoulders squared and turns and gets it down to the 30.
7-8 now for Luke as he closed in on another 100-yard night.
Yeah, he is.
I have Luke with 78.
Rams again sent 3 wide receivers to Chandler's left. Signorella to the top. 2nd and 6. And a counter play is Bombalski. He's going to carry some men with him. Inside the 30 to the 27. Jackson, Chrisman, and Cherokee Schreckengoss make the tackle. The ball spotted at the Armstrong 27. It is 3rd down and 3. Again, next week at Greensburg-Salem, and then the final week back home here against Knock. That's the last 2.
The old-fashioned rivalry.
The Rams win the night, they move to 5-3. Armstrong would drop to 5-3. Chandler watching that play clock.
Would both be
3rd and 3 to give is to Bombalski. Might as well on 3rd and 3 give it to 33, and he gets the first down.
He took tacklers with him that time, Mike.
Armstrong's done a better job offensively here recently in this game, but the problem is they've not been able to stop Highlands tonight.
89 yards now for Luke.
First down for the Rams on the 19-yard line. Brock White's going to come in. Give Bumbalski a break.
Luke is a warrior, Mike. He doesn't come off the field very often.
No, he doesn't.
He has 18 carries in this game. Makes some big hits on defense, too. Trips to the left.
White the single setback. They're going to run a toss to him to the near side of the field. Look at him turn that corner. 20 and out of bounds at the 17-yard line. In a game last year up at Armstrong, Brock White, 192 yards and 3 touchdowns in that game.
Yep, he was a difference maker in that one, Mike.
They're going to mark it at the 17 for 2. Clock stops on the out of bounds play. 7:54 remaining. Highlands leads it by 20. Trips right. Signorella to the bottom. Timmons going to keep it. Gets a good block from White. And Timmons runs over, man, and gets the... Oh, Brock White just leveled the defender and opened up the hole for Timmons to get through there.
And I got to tell you, we're hearing the pads pop up here when a press box has glass around it.
Third and a long 2.
So they're going to put it at the 12. It's 3rd and 2.
158 now for Timmons on the ground.
3rd down and 2 yards to go. 2.5. Clock winds to 7:15. Highlands started the 4th quarter with the ball. Had it for the last 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Timmons is back. Timmons fires, and it's incomplete. Signorella, the intended receiver. Do we have a flag down here? Let's see what the story is.
Timeout for the official. I think it's 73. Looks like he.
Yeah, they limping off the field is Julius Barnes, the senior defensive tackle / running back, quarterback. So they'll. The pass fell incomplete. It's 4th down for Highlands, and now we'll see what Coach Tom Girardi wants to do.
So the referees are letting him have a full timeout on the house.
Free ball, water break. 4th down. I think the Rams will just go for this. 7:08 to go. This is the 15th play of this drive.
Chandler's moving personnel, Ron.
Timmons is back. He looks. Sprints to the right. Now he's going to do a throwback. He's got White wide open.
Oh.
He can't hold on. Well, it took a little while to get there, and it gave the defender time to get back there and make a defensive play, and he did. That was Zablocki that got back there, and Brock was there, but Zablocki got back there and in desperation knocked it away.
Very tough throw, Mike. You're throwing across your body when your momentum is taken the other way, but he laid it there and gave Brock a chance.
So after 15 plays and nearly 7 minutes, Highlands turns it back over on downs.
But a lot of time came off the clock, Mike, so that's the good thing.
So the Hawks start on their 13. And Olsen's going to throw it. Incomplete. Aaron Randolph had the coverage on John Yancey that time.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Riverhawks. Clock stops on the incomplete pass.
Jordan Tavares, Mike, getting his first start as a freshman, and we haven't had to call his name very often. They're not throwing at him. That means he's done a good job on coverage.
16 for 23 I have Olsen, 161.
Looks like Brock White's going to come. He is.
He is, and Olsen's back. He throws it. It is caught. It's in the field of play, and the clock will tick as 4 Rams surround Isaiah Brown.
Chandler Timmons and Aaron Randolph made the tackle.
To the 16-yard line, it's only a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 7.
Big third down for the Riverhawks.
Brown's caught 8 passes tonight. The clap, the snap. Olsen is back. Here they come.
Olsen
gets away. And Olsen's going to not, maybe. I don't know. I was going to say not quite. I thought he stepped out.
They are marking him short, Mike. Boy, did Daniel Timmons have him dead to rights, Mike.
They put him at the 21-yard line. Armstrong coaches are reaching it. They said he reached. Yes, he reached the 21. It's 4th and 2.
And they have no choice but to go for it, Mike.
That's 6:14 to go. Patton the sidecar. Olsen gives it to Patton. Patton,
I don't know, Mike.
leans forward, and he's got the first down at the 24-yard line. First contact, he wasn't going to get it, but he kept driving those strong legs.
Bender cleaned up, but not until they get the first down. Bender now 10 tackles on the night, along with Cleo Long.
1st and 10, Armstrong at the 24. Less than 6 minutes to go, regulation. Olsen throws, incomplete. Brock White nearly was waltzing into the end zone with that football.
That time they tried to go up against Tavares, but he had help on the backside, falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. .42 passes have been thrown tonight.
Trip package to the right, and we're going to still look.
Olsen on play action.
Down
He's
the
going to
middle.
throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by Tony Jones. Tony's politicking for offensive pass interference against Connor Segola.
They were hand-to-hand combat there for a minute.
3rd and 10. That's the 25th pass for Olsen. 17 completed. 3rd down, 10, 5:43 to go, 4th quarter. Rams trying to hang on here and win their 5th, try to break that 3-game losing streak. Olsen, here they come after him. Olsen fires it over the middle. Nice play by Yancey. Fingertip catch at the 42-yard line. Aaron Randolph makes the stop, but it's another Armstrong first down. 18 yards.
He had time to find Yancey, and he did, Mike. You can't give this guy time. You got to pressure.
And he's back again, and he throws it over the middle, and this one is caught. Down at the turf, it's Yancey again at the Highlands 41.
Aaron Randolph again on the stop, but they're moving the ball now.
17 more. That's 199 for Olsen. And this one's complete. This is Brown inside the 30. Brown to the 25-20. Brown's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Some poor tackling by Highlands, and with 5:06 to go, don't go anywhere yet.
Whistles blowing all over the place.
Touchdown Armstrong. 41 yards.
Who caught that, Mike?
That was Isaiah Brown. So now we have a Highlands player hurt across the way. Coach Dom Girardi and the trainers are over there. Looks like a cramp. It's Braden White down across the way. Let's take a timeout. 5:06 to go, 4th quarter. 34-20 Highlands. Timeout. We'll be right back. All right, Braden White is good to go. He's off the field, and we have the extra point attempt upcoming. 41 yards. At 5:06 to go. Here they come. Blocked it. How about Brian Randolph? He almost took the ball off the tee.
Yeah, he just ran right through it and kept running.
It's amazing how many kids come off that corner that aren't blocked. So each team's missed an extra point. 5:06 to go. It is 34-20.
Mike, I got some interesting for you. 25 years ago, it took 2 days, but Highlands beat Burrell 27-13. Why did it take 2 days? You remember?
Well, it rained unbelievably hard on Friday night. And the officials that were supposed to officiate the game, the majority of them, were in the same car coming together. They got behind an accident on 28 and couldn't get here in time. So the powers that be here decided, okay, we'll stop it and we'll play it tomorrow on Saturday. And then just as they did that, the officials showed up. Sorry, too late. We're playing tomorrow. Now, they wanted to play. Now, this you heard today from Bill Heasley about the time.
Yeah, they changed it from 10 to 2. Bill had a wedding in Cincinnati, but since he was on the staff, he flipped a coin and he went to the football game. At least that's what he told his niece.
Yeah. So, yeah, all of those things were happening. So, Burrell lost to Highlands. Highlands won 27-14. It was a big win for Highlands. They ended up making the playoffs for the first time under Tim Cars, and they never missed again. They made it 8 years in a row, and that was kind of a turning point that day, that rainy. And that next day they came back and played, and it poured like crazy. It never stopped. Playing at the Nick behind us.
Mark Corbett had 2 touchdowns. He's a tough hombre.
And Highlands went on to make the playoffs that year. They lost to Montour 14-13 on a bogus unsportsmanlike call on a David Braun touchdown and made it a long extra point, and it was no good.
I think we're going to see shenanigans here, Mike.
Might be time for the onside kick. Hey, if anybody was up at Armstrong last year, you know not to go anywhere. The kicker for this one is going to be Tanner Stockdale, number 29. He kicks it to the near side of the field.
Oh,
White had it, lost it. The Rams are on it, I think, at the 43. Well, Braden White had a handle on it, but he couldn't quite get it.
But he did one smart thing, Mike. He pushed it backwards.
Luke McQuaid fell on it for Highlands. That's why he's on the handstand.
Yep.
Or was that Jordan? Is it 8 or 9?
9.
It was 9. It was Jordan.
These numbers are impossible to read.
No, I just couldn't see. It was crumpled up.
That was my Bob Tatter impression for anybody who needs an explanation.
5:04 remaining. 34-20 Highlands. You don't want to let them score again and get it under 10.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
It would actually behoove the Rams to score themselves. Here's Bumpolsky with a hole up over the 45 to the 47-yard line. Dylan Gagini making a lot of tackles from his defensive tackle position for Frank Fabian.
I got to look at 93 now, Mike.
2nd and 6.
Remember, he has the record for the most consecutive 100-yard games to start the season.
I have to put him on my card.
Yep, 6.
2nd and 6. 4:30 to go. They get an extra back in the backfield. They have White and Bumbolsky back there. Maybe they saw that block that Brock had a minute ago. And he's leading them up through there. And Bumbolsky spins and turns and gets to the 49. And now Frank Fabian's going to call timeout. They're going to start those. That'll be their first. 3rd and 4 now for Highlands. They'll have the ball on the 49. And well, if you're Armstrong, you want to make the stop here.
Let me run those undefeated teams through, Mike.
Okay, go ahead.
Some surprises, some ones you know are perennially there.
Hampton
is one of them. Bell Vernon beat TJ there too. Moon has a nice team this year, Mike.
Yes, they do.
And up in 6A, the only undefeated is Mount Lebanon. And they took 2 days to finish the game, but that Friday night game got postponed.
And according to Mr. Mike White, the press box is still small.
As you said at the time we visited, the mice are hunchback in here.
Yeah, the press box was so small, the mice were hunchback. And they have a lot of money there in Mount Lebanon last I checked.
Well, they obviously don't like the press.
They obviously not. I mean, that was 25 years ago we were there. That was like 95, 96, something like that.
He put it on Twitter, and he got the boo-boo face from everybody.
We saw Riverview play Monessen, and they missed extra. They went for 2 a lot because they couldn't execute extra.
Exactly.
Even though they had the best kicker in the Whippy, Orlando Belisario, at the time. They couldn't block him. They're going to run the shovel pass, and this is Brock White for a first down to the 42-yard line. Beautiful call.
The referee pulled his flag out and put it back in.
Well, that's good for. That's a very judicious decision on his part.
That is a pass. How many we giving him on that?
He got 7 and a first down.
Now I have 213 passing.
So Brock White catches his first of the night on the shovel pass, and that gets the clock moving at 3:45.
Yeah, a couple more first downs, put it away.
They have 2 timeouts left in the bank. I'll let this first play go, and then they'll call timeout after second down. Bumbalski. Now they're going to call it now. Frank Fabian down there with the ref, so they're going to take one of those timeouts now as Bumbalski carries it for a yard down to the 43-yard line. Second down and 9 for Highlands.
Like those other undefeated teams, North Catholic has like 5 shutouts this year in 7 games.
Yeah, and they're in the same conference as Berlin Valley, I believe.
Right, that's going to be Freeport's big game too. Central Valley, perennial champs up there.
Sure are.
Here's something interesting, Mike. Sarah and Still Valley are undefeated. They're in the same area, conference,
and in the same area,
and they play the last game of the year.
There you go.
That's going to be a good one.
That'll be a dandy. Hopefully they stay both 9-0 by then.
Washington, the little Prixie.
They're back.
Yes,
formerly under Guy Montecalvo for many, many years. Then he went on to Cannon Mac.
By the way, Cannon Mac has not won a game this year, Mike.
Wow. They got a nice little stadium down there. And
I've never been.
Cannonsburg. They're going to run a jet, and this is Burford. Burford's got some room. He's at the 35-30, 25-20, and he stays in bounds at the 14-yard line.
He was jetting on that play, Mike.
Connor Segola finally ran him down from behind. They're going to mark him at the 12-yard line.
31.
It's a 31-yard gain.
Armstrong, 15-yard line, first down.
Oh, they put him where at the 15, okay. First down, Highlands.
They're pulling some tricks out of their old bag there, Mike.
Let's see how many times Drake has run the ball this year. That's the second time for 47 yards. He averages 23.5 a carry. How's that?
Might have to see that play more often.
First down at the 15. Clock winds to 2:50.
Timeout.
Highlands, Chandler doesn't like what he sees. You know what he saw? 1 on the play clock.
That'll slow you down.
Yeah. So he calls timeout at 2:49 to go with Highlands leading at 34-20. And the biggest problem that Armstrong's had tonight is that they haven't been able to stop the Highlands offense.
We said at the beginning of the game, Mike, defense is going to be the difference. And so far, Highlands defense has come up big here. By the way, the other 2 undefeated teams are down in the lower classifications. Laurel, I don't see that name very often with undefeated.
No, how about that?
But your old buddies down in the Rocks, Stowe Rocks.
Stowe Rocks has been a very good team this year, I understand. They got a brand new field, a beautiful field.
Now looking at tonight, Mike, you think Hampton would beat Plum. Let's see here.
Yeah, how about that 6-6 tie going on at the halftime?
Mars and Greensburg-Salem.
With Mars and Greensburg-Salem, that's interesting.
If we win, there'll be a jam up with 2 and 3 teams.
Yeah, this got to take care of business. Got to just keep winning. Next week's the big one, because it's the next one.
Yes.
First and 10, Highlands at the 15-yard line.
And if you haven't seen Offord Field out there, you want to take a ride down. It's a pretty cool place.
Again, they go power pistol, and the give is to Bumbalski. Tries to get to the near side of the field. We got a bad block there. Bumbalski turns the corner of the 4-yard line, and we did not see a flag. Boy, Frank Fabian probably behind himself over there.
Drake just cut that guy.
They're going to mark it. It's a first and goal at the 4-yard line.
11 yards. That puts Luke over 109, 107, Mike.
24 Highlands first downs.
That's impressive.
First and goal. Well, we talked about making some first downs and getting the clock, but you know, scoring doesn't hurt either.
Where has this team been hiding the last 3 weeks?
I don't know. I'm glad somebody found it. They give to Bumbalski. Gets hit. And inside the 5, he's going to go down to the 2, maybe the 1-yard line. They're going to call it the 1. And now Armstrong's going to take their last time out at 2:03 to go. It's a 3-yard gain for Luke. And Luke is going to be very close to that 1,000-yard mark, and that could be
37,
attainable next week.
We have a minute, Mike. Big news on this side of basketball-wise. Our 9-year coach, Tyler Stachinski, has decided to resign. Took a new job in the fall and gave up teaching. He's in sales now, but his son also has a bit of a problem where he has to be read to every night to correct it. And when you're coaching basketball, you're not home every night. So,
especially in this time of year, right?
As he said, family first. He's always considered the kids his family. It was Tuesday night. He got the kids together, kept it under his hat. And a lot of tears, I understand, both ways. And Stosh went out with a record of 131-90. And remember, he started 1-21 that first year, and we told him he won one more than he thought he would.
Yeah.
And he brought us a championship. I always love to tell a story of when he won his first game. I gave my scorecard. And then he said, I'm going to put it next to the WPL championship one.
And
8
guess
years
what?
later, he
it
did
happened.
And he framed him and he put him in his powder room. How do you like that?
Only 2 Highlands coaches have won the Whitfield, Tyler and Rich Falter, and they are the number 1 and number 2 most winningest coaches in school history. So thank you, Tyler, for the memory, certainly. 2nd and goal at the 1. Bombalski, Highlands, touchdown.
111 now for Luke.
That's important. 40-20. You figure Armstrong could only score once. You can only get a maximum of 10 on the plus-minus side of the ledger, so the Rams could add a +10 on that. With this win tonight, they'll get 130 Gardner points. The +10 will move them to -2, so that's good there. And again, you got to keep winning. Bombalski's 2nd touchdown of the game. 40-20.
Here they come again.
And the kick is up.
He's hurt. Doggone it.
They got him, too. They did. Kick is good.
The point is good. 2 minutes to go. It's the Golden Rams.
And the Rams, at 2 minutes exactly left, lead it 41-20. Dean, I wanted to mention we lost a Highlands fan this past week, and we wanted to get that in. Bill Gendry passed away. Big fan here. And when we first started doing this 21 years ago, his daughter Billy Jo made sure that the games got on the air.
She did.
And if not for her, we don't ever get this started. Right. There were a lot of things that had to fall into place to get this started back 21 years ago. And she was one of those things. And Bill was a great guy. We would see him at Sportsline when Bob and I did that, and he would be there often and always asked about Highlands and how things were going. Big Steeler fan, Pirates, all the local teams. And Bill passed away this week, so we just wanted to make the mention of that and send out our best to Billy Joe and Julie and, of course, his wife Mary and the grandkids, Samantha and Gabby, and just say that we're thinking about you. And
they did a lot of good work down at Arnold because I was the director of business school. They were working with adult literacy, and we worked in conjunction with them.
Right.
Always did a great job for us.
And when we brought Sportsline back after AT&T showed us the curb, we did it at the KLC studios in Arnold, and that's when we would see Bill. So
we would take VHS tapes to Arnold at midnight.
Yes, we would.
We were walking on the wild side back then, brother.
Bombalski's kick. And this is Jackson Chrisman, 30. Oh, boy, he got bent over backwards at the 3. The body's not meant to bend like that. That happened to Chandler once tonight, too. That's painful.
Signorella, Saunders, and White on a tackle.
1:51 to go. Highlands 41, Armstrong 20. So the Rams are going to go to 5-3. They will be 2-3 in the Greater Allegheny Conference. They keep their playoff hopes alive, and if they can win the last 2 games, I don't see how they'd be kept out.
Can you explain how we get 130 Gardner points here?
Well, exactly. You get 100 points of Gardner points for winning the game, and you get 10 points for every game that the team you played and beat has won. Armstrong has 3 wins. You get 30. So we get 100 and the 30.
That's a good thing.
And those accumulate, as the year goes on. If Armstrong wins 2 more games, we get 20 more.
We got a penalty marker on the play.
Olson's pass was complete to Connor Segola. The flag is down back where Olson was.
70 lost his hat there, and that would be Ethan Chris.
I'm going to guess face mask.
Knocked his helmet right off.
Hands to the face. That'll knock your helmet off too.
Yep.
So that'll move it 15 yards ahead, and it'll be. We haven't had many penalties tonight.
4 for Highlands for 40, and now Armstrong only had 2 penalties all night for 5-10 yards.
So the ball's at the Highlands 49. 1st and 10 Riverhawks. Olson throws it. It is complete to Brown. They want to try to keep him in bounds, and they do. Good job by Randolph over there at the 38-yard line.
Khalil's going to knock one of those down yet. Like
he is.
Olson has great accuracy. He puts it right through his hands. He has 2 hands up in the air.
132 receiving for Isaiah Brown. 1st down at the 39. He throws it to the near side of the field, and this is caught. Again, keep him in bounds. And they do knock Segola around and bring him down at the 34.
Bender and Roberts, excuse me.
5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5. Clock winds to 1:15. Olson again. Fires it. Almost intercepted. Leaping try by Brian Randolph. Now you got a cramp. Yeah, you got a cramp. You see that a lot. You make that big leap, and it's like, uh-oh. It is really, really warm tonight, and that is going to take care of those cramps for sure.
Well, this might be the last of the shorts weather for us, Mike.
I think it is. We'll take a quick timeout while they attend to Brian over there. 1:03 to go. Highlands by 21. We'll be right back. 2nd and 5, Armstrong at the Highlands 34. 1:03 left. Olson pumps, looks, they're after him, gets away, throws it, caught again. Oh, what a hit by Burford. What a hit by Burford on Yancey, but Yancey held on to it. 1st down.
And Olson dodged 2 would-be tacklers to get that ball off.
First down at the 21. Olson pumps. He looks. He fires it for the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown by Connor Segola.
If Drake would have turned around, Mike could have had a chance at that one. Connor Segola.
41-26.
And how many on that play?
41 seconds remaining. 21 yards. Wow, that's what Ken said. Did you have the over? I hope so. They're way, way over. Hunter Reed for the extra point. And he bangs it through. 41 seconds to go. It's 41-27. And another onside kick coming up.
Well, Mike, it's going to look like 27 points were scored against us, but, we held them at bay for the most part. They took off a lot of time in those drives. I still think defense did a great job tonight against a guy like Olson.
He's thrown for 290 now.
Okay, but, we're playing soft defense.
Sure.
Too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But they all count.
Yeah. He threw for 62 at halftime. He's thrown for 230 yards in the second half. 41-27. Look, the only thing that's important tonight is the W. So
how many yards does Brown have receiving, Mike?
I have 132 on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 catches.
10 catches, 132 I have.
He did that last week, Mike. He had 9 against Greensburg-Salem.
Now we have another Rams player down with cramping issues in front of the bench there. I think Highlands is calling timeout now because they want to try to give their guys a rest here in an effort to make sure to get this onside kick. Armstrong doesn't have any timeouts left. So let's take a quick timeout while we can. We'll be right back.
Do you think we're seeing another onside kick here, Mike?
What do you think, Dan?
I think so.
I think we might, and they have their onside kick specialist, Tanner Stockdale, out there. He lined up the kick it to the right last time and backheeled it over here. He's just obviously a soccer player.
JV's will be up there tomorrow at 10 a.m. in Armstrong.
Well, he kicked it where he aimed this time, and Signorella has it for Highlands at the 50-yard line. I thought they were going the other way for a minute, fellas.
That was a generous bounce there, Mike.
It sure was.
All right, let's take a couple knees and start thinking about Greensburg-Salem, Mike.
Next week at Offutt Field in Greensburg, and the Rams.
Who's their quarterback? Do you remember his name? Hayden
Teska leading the WPIL in passing. And if you thought this was fun tonight, wait till you get a load of him.
Boy, I can't believe Olsen threw for 290. Wow, that's impressive.
And I might have missed some. I mean, they were going so fast. The amount of plays run in this second half are astronomical.
Victory formation, my favorite play.
Drake Burford back in Troy Polamalu's spot back there. And there's the snap.
Do you know where that play came from, where they put the guy way back deep?
The miracle at the Meadowlands?
What, Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be it. You know why? They didn't take a knee on that play. They handed it off. There was no knee taken then. They actually handed the ball off. That's why there was a fumble. So the clock's going to run out. We don't have to take another one. This one belongs to the Rams. They stopped that losing streak. They beat Armstrong for the second straight year. Frank Fabian still never beaten Highlands. 41-27, the Rams win it. Dean, final thoughts.
And that's a good thing. Fabian hasn't beaten us yet. Now we got Greensburg coming in. Dead knock. Good news, Mike, as you mentioned in pregame, we control our own fate.
We are alive. If we just keep winning, I don't think they can keep us out. Let's thank everybody that helped us out. Kenwood back tonight, and cameraman Dan, and everyone here in the booth. Once again, that final score, the Highlands Golden Rams 41, and the Armstrong Riverhawks 27 for the Dean, Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik. So